Hey, good morning. Welcome back. We're on our way over to Guy's place this morning. Today, I think it's the 4th day of our initial thaw this year. It's March, second week of March. And as we know, every year, right around this time, spring starts to peek in a little bit. Old man winter tries to fight her back. And for the next month, 6 weeks, we're going to have them going back and forth between, plus temperatures that you can pretty much wear a t-shirt and negative temperatures because winter just doesn't want to give up. We're going to head over to Guy's place this morning because we have to blade out his driveway. And before we go, I just wanted to point out a few things. As you know, I've got the rear blade. Guy does not. So throughout the winter, I blade my driveway every so often. Guy doesn't. You can see behind me. This is what my driveway looks now after about 4 days. And you can see the gravel. And I think, yep, there we go. You can also see down the driveway behind me. It's clearing up. That's because our thaw and our warm temperatures the last few days have allowed the snow to melt and our ground is thawing. All those good things happen. But you'll notice that I don't have a lot of slush. But Guy's got a ton of it. And of course, I'm not suggesting to anybody that you have to have a rear blade or you need to run out and buy one because your driveway in your climate where you live may be different than mine. But generally what I've learned over the years is that if throughout the winter I don't blade out the base on that driveway, I end up like Guy today, and you'll see it in a few minutes. His slush is so deep and so bad, he could barely get his four-wheel drive vehicle out of his driveway without hitting the side of his house. No drama, that's what he told me. Asked me if I could come over. And that's why we're starting early because again, it's supposed to get up to positive temperatures today and we've got sunny skies. So we wanted to get out early because this time of the year, you'll get that positive temperature during the day, but every night it still drops down below freezing. So I want to get at that snow before it has a chance to start melting again today. Anyways, let's fire up that tractor, get her warmed up, and then we're going to head over to Guy's. Let's do some blading. Cheers. And don't get me wrong, you should have a base in the winter. In the beginning of winter when your ground is starting to freeze, you're going to start getting those first few snowfalls. And as you folks know, I try not to blow or blade until we start to get some deep snow. I just keep running it over because you want to pack down a base of a couple of inches at least between your gravel and your snowblower. But you want to try to manage that base throughout the winter so that you don't get a really thick base that's now going to be subject to the thaw and then cause havoc for you down the driveway. So it looks like I lost my closing video segments from the other day. I'm just at the garage at home. I just wanted to wrap this up for you folks. Unfortunately, I didn't have the cameras the first day of blading. The segments you see here today were actually on the second day. I bladed them out twice the day before, first in the morning, till I got down to kind of hard packed ice. Waited for several hours for the sun and the warmth to do its job. I went back in the afternoon, bladed a second time, and then I got up in the morning, and what you see here on this video was shots from the first in the morning. Then we waited 4 or 5 hours. I went back middle of the afternoon and took the rest out. A lot of snow, especially on that first day, and I'm sorry I didn't get it for you, but you've seen me blade before. The key here is that you've got so much base that I had to go back so many times. Let the sun melt some, blade it out. Let the sun melt, blade some more out. And then you'll see towards the end of the video that you just finished watching, you'll see in a lot of areas you're starting to see the base of his driveway, in other words, the sand. And I didn't want to go any further because I don't want to dig up his sand. I just wanted to get him down to a point where he's not driving through 7 or 8 inches of slush. All was good. Little fun fact for you folks, for some reason in my area, a lot of people don't use gravel in their driveways. They use sand. And you may not have noticed throughout the years, but Guy has no gravel in his driveway. He's got, I think, a foot to 2 feet of sand. That's the base of his driveway. And several other people in the area do the same thing. So, hey, it's a wrap. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you folks have a wonderful weekend with your families. Let's all try to be kind to each other. And I'll see you again on the next one. I'm Gord Potter, and you've been watching GP Outdoors. Cheers.